Hi, my name is Oluwatomisin Mayowa-Emmanuel, and I'm the anchor of Oluwatomisin's Big Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatsoever time of the day you are listening or watching this podcast, either on YouTube or on Spotify. Good to have you here, and I hope you are getting the value that you desire, the value that you deserve, the value that is going to shape your growth, the value that is going to push you to become all that God has called you to be. My desire is that you are working in purpose, you are working in clarity, you are working in vision. Alright, so welcome to the second Sunday, the fourth Sunday. I don't know why I can say second Sunday. Welcome to the fourth Sunday in the month of November. This is the Oluwatomisin podcast. And today, the last conversation we had was around vision. Vision, a reason to live. And in closing this month of November, we're going to be looking at consistency, a call to push ahead. So we are moving from vision to consistency. Yeah, you now have a vision and all of that is going on. So, but then, what if you're not able to push forward? What if you're not feeling the spark? What if you are tired, right? So today we're going to be diving into consistency, a call to push ahead. And we're already in November, we're going to December. So there's a lot of pressure here and there, right? And as the year is coming to a close, many of us we are reflecting, what have I accomplished? What did I not do? How did I start the year? The things that I had in mind to do and all of that. Did I do it well? Did I finish? Did I not finish? So many questions and so many pressure here and there. So, but then I'm going to just take a chill pill, right? Just calm down and let's look at this thing called consistency together that will help you to even still close out the year, right? And on a good note. And it's not even about closing out the year. It is about you becoming and staying true to what you believe you've been called to do. We're going to talk about what it really means to be consistent, not when things are easy, not when motivation is high, but when life feels heavy, when progress feels slow, and when the year is wrapping up and you're wondering if your efforts really matter thus far. How many times have we done this to ourselves, year in, year out, when we're like, hey, I did not do this, I did not do that, and we end up condemning ourselves. So instead of us to stand up and take the required steps, we end up just sabotaging ourselves and not moving on to the next stage of our life. Consistency is not just about routine, but about identity and the honor you give to yourself. I had one of my shadow coach say something one day that when you stand up to do something, even when you don't feel like it is you honoring yourself. Like, that was just so profound. So consistency is not just about the routine. It is about your identity. It's about you. It's about the honor you give to yourself. It's about what you believe you are becoming as a result of you showing up. It's about the life you are building brick by brick when no one is watching. And that is the thing about consistency. No one is watching. So what people see at the end of the day is the result. So consistency is between you and you. It is between you and you. Because no one is seeing it. Right? You are the one feeling everything that is going on. That is it with consistency. Why does consistency matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter rather? Consistency is not glamorous. It is not loud. It is not something people clap for. Consistency is the early morning you drag yourself out of bed to study, to create, to pray, to plan, to build, even when no one will know. That is consistency. It is the days when you feel like you are not aligned with your goals, yet to show up anyways. And really, this happens a lot. Some days you just wake up and you just want to just be there. But then you remember that there are things that are attached to you and you get up. It is a decision to make small, repeated, steady movements in the direction of your vision, even when progress seems invisible. This I can relate so well. There have been days where I have stood up for some things, even when I'm not even seeing some results. I'm not seeing some physical progress, but I'm still standing up. The thing is, people admire results, but what actually built that result is consistency, and that's why it is an honor. So what most people will see most times is that they are seeing the results, but they are not seeing the back work. They are not seeing the energy that you have pulled into that when no one was there. Think about it. A great body is not built one day in a gym. A strong mind is not built by one moment of clarity. There has to be consistency. A deep relationship with God is not formed by one emotional prayer. Your relationship with God is not just based on one prayer that you've had in the last 10 years. consistency, bricks upon bricks. It is not a business or career. A business or career does not thrive because of one good month. Consistency. There has to be a consistency. Success is not in the moments that people see, just like I said. Success is in the thousands of unseen moments where you kept going. What people will see at the end of the day is the results. But you know what? Without consistency, there cannot be any results. Without consistency, there cannot be any results. So success is not in that moment that people see. It is in the thousands of unseen moments. You know, the moment that people will see at the end of the day is the celebration on, is the success on, is the glamorous on, and all of that. But there are many unseen moments that people are not even seeing. Consistency is daily obedience to what your future needs. Consistency is daily obedience to what your future needs. You know, the thing is, we are a product of the things we've done in the past years, in the past month. That's what we are reaping now. In the future, we are going to reap the things we are doing now. So that's why nothing is a waste. Everything is building together. Vision without consistency becomes wishful thinking, and consistency without vision becomes burnout. Vision without consistency, it is you just wishing for something that will never happen. And when there's consistency, there's no vision, you'll be burned out because you're wondering, what am I even consistent on? Something that you cannot even define. So the question now is, what are you pushing yourself towards? What is making you consistent? What is your consistency like? If your consistency is not tied to vision, you will lose your drive. If your vision is not backed by consistency, it will never materialize. So you see, vision and consistency, they work hand in hand. So you must wake up every day and remind yourself, where I am going is more important than how I feel today. Where I am going is more important than what I feel today. Remember what I said about what you've done, the results now. What you're doing now, the result is coming. So your future is calling. Your purpose is calling. The world needs the version of you on the other side of consistency. The world, they need the other side of you. I mean, they need the best version of you on the other side of consistency. Now let's just take a look at the tension that comes with end of the year. Maybe this year did not look the way you expected. Maybe you started strong and lost momentum. Maybe life hit you unexpectedly. Maybe you are tired. It's okay. It's fine. No pressure. Right? No pressure. The year ending does not mean that your story is ending. The fact that the year is ending, that does not mean that your story is ending. That does not mean that your life is ending. And you know the good part is that you don't even have to wait till January 1st to start. You don't even have to wait till December 31st when you scream Happy New Year to start again. Momentum does not come from dates. Momentum comes from decisions. Decisions. It comes from there. You say the year closing is a mirror. It is not a verdict. The year is closing. It's just giving you information. It's giving you information of the things that work, the things that do not work. Where you broke consistency, where you were strong, and all of that. That is what the year is giving you. The year is not putting a stamp on you that it has to. You are not doing anything again. You cannot succeed again. The year is just giving you an information. Looking back at the year, it's just giving you information of, oh, this is how we've come. These are the things we did. These are the things we did not do. What can we do better? What do you now understand about yourself? So use the reflection, not the regrets. Make use of the answers you are getting and not sabotaging yourself. So you are not behind. You are just a human being. And you are still becoming. So time to be seeing end of the year from a different lens. It is not the end of the world. It is not the end of your life, right? Now, how do you remain consistent despite everything? How do you remain consistent despite everything? How do you keep your consistency? How do you keep moving despite everything? The first is make it smaller. So I'm a big fan of crunches. Make it small. Break it down. When the goal feels too big, we freeze. So break the vision into small, doable daily steps. Don't be like, I'll finish 10 chapters today. Especially when you've not even started in the first place. You're just starting. Or you've been on that journey, but then you've had a break. Break it down. Instead of you saying I'll finish 10 chapters in a day, why not just be like, okay, one day I'm going to take just one chapter. That is how I actually read my books. Any book that I'm to read for that month, I break it down. I look at it. How many chapters is in this? Oh, okay, 15 chapters. Okay, so I'm going to read it one chapter per day. There's no pressure. I'm not competing with anybody. You see, one of the things that affect us is that you go online, you go on social media, and then you see people be like, I've read 20 books this year, I've read 30, I've read 50. And then you look at their lives, and then you look at the books they say they've read, and you're not seeing results. And that's even for someone that can even look. But for someone that cannot look, they'll start sabotaging themselves. Hey, me, I've not done anything. Me, this, me, I only did 5, me, I only did 2. See, that 5 that you did, right? If you can hold on to the principles in it, it will transform your life. And you can even see someone that have done 50 and there's no transformation. So it is not about the quantity, it is about the quality. What quality are you getting? If you're able to read 50, fine. But at the end of the day, after reading that 50, let us see a result in that 50. So that's why it's not about the quantity, it is about the quality. So break it down, make it smaller. One of the reasons why it feels like you are not pushing forward is because you are trying to do everything at once, and it won't work that way. Small is powerful because it is repeatable. You are repeating it. You are repeating it. You are repeating it. That is the power of you starting small. The next is build routines around your life. Your routine should match your reality. Don't come and give yourself routines that you cannot keep up. Build routines. Don't copy other people's lifestyle. Learn lessons from it and build your own productivity system. Design something that fits who you are and where you are going. Everyone is unique. So there's something that works for everyone. Find your own cue. Everyone is unique. Find what works for you. Find what works for you. The next is track and don't judge. Track. What am I doing? How far have I come? Track yourself. Don't beat yourself up at every point. What you should do to yourself is to tell yourself to be better than the person you were yesterday. What you should do to yourself is to tell yourself that these goals that we were able to meet yesterday. I think I was reading a mail today or so, and the person was talking about how they went for a program last year. They went for the same program this year, and she wanted to record to just create memory of the program. And then I was just laughing that I hope we're going to see these videos this year. And then she remembered that last year she had done the same thing, but the video did not go out. Life came, work and all of that, and that was it. So she told herself, this year I'm going to make sure that I stand up to it, and she did, and it came out. So if she had sabotaged herself the moment her husband told her that I hope we'll see these videos this year, she wouldn't have done anything, and she would not learn a lesson from there. So don't beat yourself up for meeting this. Rather, track progress like data, not identity. Don't pin yourself to that thing you're not able to do. Just see it like it is a data that can help you become better. Instead of you saying that I failed and all of that, flip it. What made today difficult? What can I adjust for tomorrow? What made this thing impossible? What can I do today to make it possible? That is how you keep up. That is how you build your consistency. The next is that find accountability. This is so powerful. Anytime, any day, accountability is a game changer. We are not meant to grow alone. This I believe so strongly. Tell someone your goals. Find a community, a mentor, a friend, someone who can check in on you. Consistency grows in connection. So who is holding your hand? Or are you just going on the journey all by yourself? All by yourself. Lastly, on building your consistency is that return quickly. And what did I mean about me saying that you should return quickly? When you fall off, return fast. When you are not able to do what you're supposed to do, return fast. Not next week, not next month, not when you feel spiritual again, but not when the year even starts, not even when you are crossing over. Return now. Return now. Your comeback speed determines your growth, which will eventually become part of your life. So when you are able to, you miss it, and you're able to detect it. So don't be like, okay, I'm going to detect it. I'll just see to it next time. Immediately attack it. Even if let's assume you're supposed to spend 30 minutes. Spend 10 minutes. It's fine than you not even spending any minutes at all. So at times, if I'm not able to do some things, I just want to just whisper whatever thing. Just something to keep me, it is like you putting your soul. You are letting your soul know that this thing I'm supposed to do it. So it's taking a cue, it's taking a cue, it's taking a cue. Right. So keep your consistency up. Keep your consistency going. Consistency is not about perfection. It is about becoming someone who can be trusted with the future they desire. So you should show up because your life matters. Your gift, they matter. Your voice, it matters. Your purpose, it matters. You have something to offer. There are people waiting on the other side of your consistency. Your growth is not just for you. Your discipline is not just for you. Your maturity is not just for you. You are building the version of yourself that everyone can trust with influence. You are building that version of yourself that everyone can trust with influence. And listen, right? You feel tired some days. You question yourself. You feel like quitting sometimes. But purpose, vision is not sustained by feelings. Vision, purpose is sustained by conviction. Let your conviction backed up by consistency. Let your conviction be upheld. Let consistency uphold that your conviction. In conclusion, as we prepare to transit into this new year, right, into year 2026, and trust me, which I look forward to. For me, right, I won't say the year has been on a straight road, but trust me, I'm grateful for the smooth roads in between. I'm grateful for so many smooth roads in between. It has not been a smooth one, right, or true, but there have been plenty smooth roads in between, and I'm grateful. So I'm not going to now sabotage myself, condemn myself, but I'm going to pick up. I resumed my podcast. I should have been like, okay, let's just wait. 2026, the year has actually come to a close, so let's just, I'm picking it up now, because I don't have to wait till 2026. So as we prepare to transition into this new year that's come, I want you to declare over yourself, hold on to this. I'm committed to my journey. I'm built for consistency. I show up even when it is hard. I honor my vision. I will not quit. I will not give up. I will not back out. I will push ahead. I will push ahead. I honor my vision. I will not quit. I will not back out. I will not fall out. There's a place I'm going to. My eyes is fixed. My eyes is fixed, and I'm going to put my gaze on what is ahead. You don't need a new year to become what you are being called to be. You just need to decide today to keep going. Don't wait for a new year. Don't wait for December 31st before you can start. Consistency is calling. Purpose is calling. Your future is calling. And it is time for you to push ahead. Remember, return now and not later, because you are made for great possibilities. Remember, the year does not define you. It just gives you an information that you should run with, not information that should pull you back. There's something about you. Others are waiting at the other side of your consistency to draw from you, to dive into that which you have on your inside, to get your product, to listen to you, to have conversations with you, enriching conversation. There's so much more with you. So don't let the year give you an identity. Rather, see it like a mirror that you can use to become every other thing that God has in mind for you. So I hope this was fruitful. I hope this was helpful. It's also good to connect with you guys in this month of November and see you in December. We have some amazing stuff also in December. January 26th, like that. Please do not forget, share it with people around you. Subscribe, like, follow us, give your feedback, and I would love to hear from you. This is Oluwatomisin Mayowa-Emmanuel, and this is Oluwatomisin Speak Podcast. Thank you so much for making our time to watch or listen to this, and I will see you guys in November. Thank you once again.